So today I was at work and I was in this in-depth sex conversation with my friend at work. And we got onto the topic of masturbation. And she was telling me that she thought that her husband didn't do it that much. And I was like, you're fucking kidding yourself. He's masturbating vigorously every single day. Then I thought, I'm going to ask Jacob. So I call him and I said, hey, how much realistically do you think a guy masturbates weekly? And he's like, let's talk about it in a video. So I'm going to ask you again.
Yeah. Well, your friend reckons that her husband doesn't masturbate much. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Where was she when she told you this?
What do you mean?
Where did she say this? Where were you having
At
this?
work.
Her husband was jacking off right then and there. We masturbate whenever we have a chance. That's what it is. We masturbate when we have a chance. You don't even have to be horny. Because it comes ingrained from when you're a kid.
Okay.
It does. Because your day, when... Look, men, we get... When we were 16, that's when our horniness is at its peak. For women, it's like in their early 30s, late 20s. That's when they're at their horniest. We're when we are 16.
Yeah.
And the problem is, we got no one to fuck. Because when, the girls are 16, some of them, you get your little trash bag here and there. But not all of them are into it. So, you're just left with you in your hand. And you needed time and opportunity when you were a kid to jack off, like proper, because most of the time you didn't have instant porn like you do now. And so it was a full ritual whenever you would whack off, right? And you know how it would start? Every time it would start like this. You'd hear your mum, I'm going shopping. I'm going shopping. And you're like, oh, yeah? Are ya? What time? You going now? Good. And then you'd sit there and you'd wait. The door would close and you'd look around. And then you'd hear the car. And then by the time...
I literally felt pee.
And then... Well, the second you see the car driving down the driveway, you're like this. But you don't even just pull your pants down and start whacking off straight away. When you're a kid, you'd get organised first. You go and get your tissues. You put them there. You get the porno. If it's your old man's, your uncle's, whoever it was, you'd fucking fish it out. You'd put it on. You remember exactly where it was so you can rewind it back to that same spot so they didn't bust you. And you'd put it on and you'd start jerking off and you'd start to feel good. And then you think, you know what? I've got plenty of time. I'm just going to relax a bit. Probably be something I like a bit more down the track. It's ingrained in us from birth. You need time and opportunity. Mum going to the backyard to take the washing off the line. Maybe I can fucking beat one out quickly while she's gone. That's what it was all about.
So my head hurts. So you're saying that whenever this chick's husband hears that she's leaving the house,
he's preparing.
He's mentally preparing.
He's mentally preparing, and he's not jerking off over her either. 100%.
She asked me to ask you that as well. She said,
never.
She said, is Jacob gonna tell you what he thinks about? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, do you care if it's other girls? And I'm like, well, I don't fucking think that he's sitting there fucking jerking off over me. That's for sure.
Never once. And I love you and your wife, but that's just, if you have a husband and they whack off and you bust them and they say they were thinking about you, they're fucking lying. They're thinking about a sexual encounter they had when they were 16. I should have fucking fingered her. Imagine I did. That's what they were thinking about. They're thinking about that. They're thinking about threesomes. Thinking about fucking co-workers. All sorts of filthy shit. Filthy shit that you would never do, but you need to explore in your mind so you don't do it in real life. That's what we're jerking off over, and we're jerking off over it whenever we have a chance. Every second of every day that you're not around is an opportunity to milk your penis.
I love you.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
Let's get out of here and get some food.